Om Shri Sai Ram. Dear student, in the last class we have discussed physical properties of metals. What are the physical properties of metals? Metals are hard and they are sonorous and they are malleable, hammered into thin sheets, and they are ductile and they are good conductors of heat and electricity. These are the some physical properties of metals. Now, physical properties of non-metals. What are the physical properties of non-metals? Compared to metals, here non-metals are soft. Non-metals are soft. They are not hard, they are soft compared to metals. Okay, and non-metals are not sonorous. They cannot produce ringing sound. We know that metals produce ringing sound, that nature is called sonorous. But here non-metals are non-sonorous. They are not sonorous. They are not sonorous. They are not sonorous. They cannot produce ringing sound. Okay, then here non-metals are poor conductors of heat and electricity. They are bad conductors. They are bad conductors of heat and electricity, and they are not malleable. They are not malleable and ductile. What is meant by malleable property? Malleable property means metals can be hammered into thin sheets. That property is called malleable. And metals can be drawn into thin wires. That property is called ductility. These two properties are not applicable to these non-metals. Okay, these are the properties, physical properties of metals and non-metals. Now, what are the chemical properties of metals and non-metals? Chemical properties. Chemical properties of metals and non-metals. In that first one, chemical properties of metals. Metals, when metals reacts with oxygen, they form respective oxides. Okay, so here first property, reaction with oxygen. Reaction with oxygen. Reaction with oxygen. When metals reacts with oxygen, any metal, when metals reacts with oxygen, they form respective oxides. They form respective oxides. That means here metal oxide. It forms metal oxide. For example, magnesium metal. Magnesium, it is a metal and its atomic number 12. When this magnesium metal reacts with oxygen, when it reacts with oxygen, it forms magnesium oxide. It forms magnesium oxide. Magnesium oxide. Word equation it is. When magnesium reacts with oxygen, it forms magnesium oxide. It is a sentence. But here, when magnesium reacts with oxygen, see here, it forms magnesium oxide. It is a word equation. It is a word equation. In this word equation, this left hand side, here two parts. This part is left hand side and this part is right hand side, RHS and LHS. Left hand side and right hand side. This left hand side, here magnesium and oxygen These two substances are called reactants. These are called reactants. Which are the reactants are here? Magnesium and oxygen. These are called reactants. And in right hand side, which chemical substance is present there? Magnesium oxide. Then that magnesium oxide is called product. It is called product. It is called product. So, in a word equation, left hand side are called reactants and in the right hand side products. Okay. So, when magnesium reacts with oxygen, it forms magnesium oxide. It is word equation. We know that magnesium, what is the symbol of magnesium? Mg. Mg, metal it is. When this magnesium reacts with oxygen, oxygen means O2, formula O2. When this magnesium reacts with oxygen, it forms magnesium oxide. Magnesium oxide chemical formula MgO. It forms magnesium oxide MgO. MgO means it is the chemical formula of that magnesium oxide. Then this type of equation, it is called chemical equation. It is called chemical equation. It is not a word equation. It is a chemical equation. Why it is a chemical equation? Because here reactants and products are in their chemical formula. See here reactants, magnesium and oxygen, Mg plus O2. It forms magnesium oxide MgO. Okay, so this type of equation, it is called chemical equation. But it is unbalanced chemical equation. Okay, unbalanced chemical equation, it is not balanced. Because here only one magnesium is present here. Here also 1. 1 equals to 1. Then here 2 oxygen, but here only 1 oxygen. So it is unbalanced equation. Balancing method, balancing of chemical equation. That method, it is not involved our 8th syllabus. Okay. We have studied that in our 10th class, 10th science. So, this type of equation is called chemical equation. Now, experiment. Burning of magnesium with oxygen. Burning of magnesium with oxygen. Experiment. Now, this magnesium ribbon it is. When it reacts with oxygen, reaction takes place here. Here heat liberates. This white color ash, it is magnesium oxide. So when magnesium ribbon, it reacts with oxygen, it forms magnesium oxide. Oxide means here white color ash. White color ash. This white color ash, it is magnesium oxide. Now dissolve this magnesium oxide in water. Magnesium oxide, 1 beaker. Now add some water. Magnesium oxide solution it is. Now find out what is the nature of this magnesium oxide. Is it basic or acidic? Basic or acidic? We know that acid which convert blue litmus paper into red color. Acid converts blue litmus paper into red litmus paper. We know that acid converts blue litmus paper into red. Here dilute nitric acid HNO3. This acid now dip blue litmus paper into this solution. Then that blue litmus paper, it turns red color. So acid, it turns blue litmus paper into red. And take one red litmus paper and dip in this solution. It is red color only because it is an acid. When we take a base, for example sodium hydroxide, then that sodium hydroxide, it turns red litmus paper into blue color. It turns red litmus paper into blue. Okay, now find this magnesium oxide, whether it is acidic in nature or basic in nature. Okay, so dip two color, that means red litmus paper and blue litmus paper. Here red litmus paper it is. And another one blue litmus paper. Red and blue color litmus papers are here. Okay, it takes some time, so keep it there. So we know that acid, it turns blue litmus paper into red, and base, for example sodium hydroxide, it turns red litmus paper into blue, red litmus paper into blue. So when magnesium reacts with oxygen, it forms magnesium oxide. It forms magnesium oxide. In the same way, almost all metals reacts with oxygen to form respective oxides. Another example is here, when sodium Na reacts with oxygen, it forms sodium oxide, Na2O. Formula Na2O, sodium oxide. When sodium reacts with oxygen, it forms sodium oxide. Okay, in the same way, when aluminium reacts with oxygen, it forms aluminium oxide. When potassium reacts with oxygen, it forms potassium oxide. So generally, when metals react with oxygen, it forms respective oxides. But gold, silver, these metals are not react with oxygen. Okay, its reactivity is very less. Here highly reactive metals like potassium, sodium, calcium, aluminium, these metals react with oxygen to form respective oxides. Okay. Now, next reaction of non-metals with oxygen, reaction of non-metals with oxygen. For example, non-metal sulfur. When sulfur reacts with oxygen, it forms sulfur dioxide. It forms sulfur dioxide. When sulfur is a non-metal, when it reacts with oxygen, it forms sulfur dioxide. Here also oxide. So when non-metals react with oxygen, it forms non-metallic oxides. When metals reacts with oxygen, it forms metallic oxides. When non-metals reacts with oxygen, it forms metallic oxides. When this sulfur dioxide dissolves in water, this sulfur dioxide passed through water. Okay, sulfur dioxide, it is a gas, symbol like this, upward symbol, arrow mark, upward, because it is a gas. Sulfur dioxide, it is a gas. When this sulfur dioxide dissolves in water, it forms sulfurous acid. Which acid? Sulfurous acid. H2SO3 it is. Sulfurous acid. Okay, it is acid. So that sulfurous acid, it turns blue litmus paper into red color. Blue litmus paper into red color. Okay, so here this non-metallic oxide, here sulfur dioxide it is, non-metallic oxides, here it is acidic. So non-metallic oxides are acidic in nature. Non-metallic oxides are acidic in nature. Okay, non-metallic oxides are acidic in nature. Here, metallic oxides. Which metallic oxide is here? Magnesium oxide. When magnesium oxide dissolves in water, then it turns red litmus paper into blue. We dipped two color litmus papers, blue and red, but after some time red litmus paper turns into blue color. It turns into blue color. Okay, so here what is the color of these two papers? Blue color, and it is also blue color. Okay, so metallic oxides are, what is the nature? It turns red litmus paper into blue. So it is basic in nature. Very important, it is basic in nature. Okay, metallic oxides are basic in nature and non-metallic oxides are acidic in nature. Non-metallic oxides are acidic in nature. So this is the first chemical property. Reaction of metals and non-metals with oxygen. Reaction of metals and non-metals with oxygen. When metals reacts with oxygen, it forms respective oxides, and when non-metals reacts with oxygen, it forms non-metallic oxides, and metallic oxides are basic in nature, and non-metallic oxides are acidic in nature. Okay, Sai Ram.